quickly what the setup is. So I have labeled the days red: Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, so we can see where we are on the chart. And my comment about making an annual salary trading SPY. I'm going to label down entries in red lines and up entries in green lines just for ease. So here, pardon me, my rules for SPY is I don't trade the first hour. It's just too volatile for me. I don't like it. So what I saw here was, it's absolute beauty, really. Inside 30 and inside hour, right? So this entry, what did I say, red? Yeah, perfect red. So this is my entry, down. My target is low of day. It doesn't hit low of day, so I likely got out at break even. If not, probably made like 5-10%, right? So this happens, it flips, no big, okay? I doubt I took it up because I was pretty bearish, but you could have taken this entry here off of this 122 on the 30, right? So 1, fail 2 down, get in here, go up. So now I also have a 122 on the hour. Absolutely beautiful. Maybe I did take this. That was a few days ago. I don't see why I wouldn't have. But what happened was, my 122, it triggered this hour. So if I label my trigger here, because I also want you to see that it's not the daily trigger, but it's a trigger. So I also want you to see that you're going to get kicked out of SPY. You're trading really anything, but I like to do 0 days. If you're trading weeklies, it doesn't matter. You're going to get kicked out, right? Because this was a kick out. Beautiful entry, perfect setup. It went down, it didn't hit my level, and it came back, right? You're going to get kicked out. It's fine. So this entry, this trigger for the 122 on SPY, I probably did take this. What happened was it triggered it and it instantly went down. I can tell by that wick. Let's see what V5 looks like. I'm going to lose my background. Shoot. Okay, let's do this. Let's make this a 5. So just going to take me a second. Yeah. Oh, beautiful, right? So when the hour does that, or 30 or anything, when it triggers and immediately rejects, it's going to be a 3, most likely, right? The likelihood is high, and you can see that here, right? It triggers this. Let me go back to the hour. It triggers the hour. So 1, 2, 2 triggers the hour and immediately rejects. This 5-minute shooter is telling you it's going outside on the hour. Get in now, get in now, get in now, right? So if I were to label, this is my entry of the bloody day. Okay, so let's go back to the hour and the 30. Let's say you're being super conservative and you don't want to enter on the 5, fine, doesn't matter. I notice, and this is like the beauty of the strat. The reason why you would enter on the 5 is because you saw what the hour did, right? It triggered and it instantly rejected. I'm just looking for an entry anywhere at that point. But let's say you want to be conservative, fine. You would get in on the 30. Oops. You would get in on the 30-minute, right? You would get in at the 50% line of that 30, which would have been right there. So this is that 50% line. So it goes up here, it rejects. The minute we cross this 50% of the previous candle, I'm getting in. It's going 3. It's going 3. Okay. So I likely got in on the 5. I don't remember the trade, but let's say I did, right? So that's 593.57. And my target's still low of day, right? Like that's where I'm trying to go. We get there and we just keep going. So there's no reason for me to get out of this trade at all until this candle, right? I'm sure something happened on the 5, but let's say we get out here when this flips green. Let's say this is my exit. Let's just say that. So I went from 593 to 588. That's substantial, right? So that's a $5-ish trade on a 0 day on SPY. You're looking at an easily 300% from here to there, especially like as quick as it happened. It's happening. So, and what I'm saying, like, you could make someone's salary. If you put in $1,000, you made $3,000. If you put in 10 grand, you've made 30 grand, right? So it's all dependent. If you put in $100, you've made $300. So most people still, aren't making $300 an hour. So what is that? 2 candles? Yeah, an hour. It's fair game. If you're trading with a little bit more, then you really are making substantial gains. So let's say I get out here and I just have this other entry, which is absolutely beautiful, because the same thing happened, right? So I could just re-enter there. Entry, boom. I could just re-enter there without any stress, because this is a failed 2 up, right? And then it opens here, the next 30 opens here, and it goes up. And what does it do? It triggers that, which is not a trigger. It goes up here, it rejects low of day, and it comes all the way back down. Like, this is the reason why the strat is so bloody fun. So yeah, boom, entry, and then I have what is that? Let's say I exit here again. And we're exiting so quickly, right? Because we're in 0 days. We don't want anything to come against us. Let's say I exit there. That's what, $7? Come on. We're making great money. And this is like the end of the day. Like, this is cake. I actually probably would have exited here. Because this last 30 minutes, you never know what they're going to do on the indices, right? So, lovely Monday. Like, this is when you go home smiling. Okay, so Tuesday starts. Don't trade this first hour. Can't be bothered. And then here, I don't remember this, but likely I entered there to go for low of day. It doesn't hit low of day, which would make me feel timid. So probably when it got back to break even somewhere, I got out. And you just wait. You hate to miss this, but you do. That's fine. Then I get this inside 30. And what does that tell me? That tells me I'm about to have a really fun 30 minutes. So my inside 30 is there, and knowing myself, I probably entered on some sort of 5 or 15, but just playing the 30s could work for you, right? Entry, get probably scared around here, but it doesn't go against me, and then it just keeps stepping up. Boom, 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 boom. Love to play ADR. That's what these dots are. With Elaine likes ADR as well. All the way up here, no stress. Last 30 minutes of the day, like, see, this is why I was saying you don't play those last 30 minutes. You just never know what they're going to do. They went through all of those gains. So let's say that we enter here and we exit. Let's say we don't do that well. We exit here. I don't want to always exit at the top. Although, because it's ADR, I probably would have gotten out around there somewhere. Okay, so what is that? Another like 5-ish, a little more than $5 on a 0 day. You're making crazy bank. You're making crazy money. Okay, cool, lovely, lovely, lovely. So let's talk about Wednesday. Wednesday, a little trickier on the 30. Oh, I remember this. Yeah, so I entered here on this inside 30. Really loved this shooter, but happy to wait. So yeah, I entered there. And what happened on the hour? I think I got out break even because this went against me, but I was confused as to why. No big deal. It went my way, and then I just didn't take profit because my target should have been low of day. But you know, I'm working on being greedy. Low of day, so that should have been my target right there. Oh wait, no, that's the wrong day. This should have been my target. So entry there, target there. Oh yeah, knowing me, I didn't take profit there. That's just not enough. That's not enough. That's what 50 cents. Anyway, it goes down, whatever. So it goes against me. This is a failed 2 down. So I just flip long, easy. Right, so entry here, the top of that. Boom. And I also know that the hour's going outside. We talked about these outsides, right? So it triggers, well, it's not even a trigger, but it's flipped. It's past this 50% of this candle. It's going outside. So entry, lovely. Outside hour, lovely. No reason to get out if I'm looking at the hour. Knowing me, on a 0 day, I'm not looking at the hour. So probably exit when this 30 goes against you. I don't know. I'd have to look at the 5, but say you enter here, you do that, you would just get back in on probably like a 15 or something. Let's see what the 15 shows. I'm on a yellow day. Oh, I wouldn't have gotten out of this because there's no reason to, even on the 15. Yeah, I wouldn't have gotten out of this trade. So, because the 15 opened here, it never actually went against me. So maybe I didn't get out. Okay. I should do this the day of, so I actually remember what I did. So yeah, I mean, we're just going up. We're having a great day, really. Oh, I think I confused myself. So this was where I was supposed to be looking here. Oh, yeah, I probably did get out because the 15 went against me here. I couldn't tell you how much I made, but a 312 back in here, because I'm also looking at the hour, right? Like the hour is so strong, no reason to get out there, so just get back in. So Wednesday was probably a more difficult trading day, and looking at this, I probably would have gotten out around here, around ADR. So still good movement, right? $4 on a 0 day. I mean, you're making crazy money. Let's see. I mean, people are excited for 30% trades, right? Like, you're doing triple-digit trades here. Okay, so back to the 30 on Thursday. Let's see. Didn't trade this. Oof, looking at it, I bet I wish I would have. Didn't trade the first hour. Second hour, maybe I got into that. Knowing me, I probably did. It triggered. It's not a trigger, so maybe I didn't. There's no real. Maybe it triggered something on the 15. No, I didn't get into that. But this, I remember this. Okay, so what I did on this day, boom, this is your entry down. And I remember being excited about this. Let me see. Thursday. Yeah, because everything was giving you the perfect signal on the hour, right? So Tesla, where's my lines? All right, entry on Tesla here, failed 2 up hour. Nvidia, inside hour. AMD, failed 2 up hour. Oopsie. Meta had already gone. What is SMCI? SMCI. Oh, what a day. Shooter hour, second hour of the day. So I'm already confident that we are going down Amazon. What was Amazon doing? Yeah, failed 2-up hour. This was like, oh, full port day. So exciting. Palantir, inside hour down. Microsoft. Oh, Microsoft had such a good Thursday, but it did have this inside hour down. Boom. So, Microsoft was fun at the open. Inside hour down. So this is just telling me SPY's about to die. Like, DIE die. So as I'm looking at SPY, I am wishing that this would have flipped red, but it doesn't matter because every other ticket that I'm watching is signaling like we're gonna die, we're going down, Geronimo. So easy entry, 3-2 continuation on 30. You have this on the hour. I wonder what the 15 looked like. That could have given me something. No, maybe a fiver. Let's see. Not that I needed it. I'm not quite sure where I am on the 5. So, regardless, I think that that's pretty clear why this was exciting. Oh man, what a day. Thursday was a day. Okay, so yeah, down. ADR, lovely. Love to see it. So there is that. So entry there, exit at ADR. What are we looking at? $7. Crazy money on a 0 day. On a 0 day, $7 on a 0 day. Come on, love it. Okay, so then today, Friday. Don't trade the first hour. Boom, entry. Pardon me. 3, 1, 2, down, kill it. Entry there. So what are we doing? $6. Crazy money. And then today was so beautiful because if I take this trade, boom, boom, and I mean, let's be honest, like I'm not exiting at the very bottom, like that would be incredible. Probably exiting around there. Regardless, you're making money, right? What's really beautiful about today is you can play it both ways. This is your entry back up. So let me get out of these. So my entry down, I just showed you on the 30. This fail 2 down hour, absolute beauty. Hammer, hour, like, and I said in the chat, let's go to new high of day, right? You just get out of ADR. SPY loves ADR, so do I. Like, there's your exit. Doesn't even matter the rest of the day. Like, go do what you have to do. So that's what I meant. And yeah, good times. I absolutely love it. Excited to talk about it.